Topic 8. Finding work-life balance in a fast-paced world. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Balanced Living. I'm your host, Sandra Parker, and today, we have a special guest with us. He is Professor Charles, an expert in work-life balance and well-being. Today, we'll be discussing a topic that many of us struggle with, finding work-life balance in a fast-paced world. Welcome, Professor Charles.
Thank you, Sandra. It's a pleasure to be here and discuss this important topic with you and your listeners.
We're delighted to have you here, Professor. So, let's dive right in. In our fast-paced world, why do you think work-life balance has become such a challenge for many individuals?
Work-life balance has become a challenge for several reasons. Firstly, advancements in technology have blurred the boundaries between work and personal life, making it difficult to disconnect. Secondly, the pressure to excel in both professional and personal spheres can lead to overcommitment and burnout. Additionally, there's often a societal expectation that working longer hours equates to greater success, which can negatively impact our well-being.
You've touched on some significant factors contributing to the imbalance. So, how can we start working towards achieving a better work-life balance?
The first step is recognizing the importance of work-life balance and acknowledging that it is attainable. It's crucial to set boundaries between work and personal life. Establish designated working hours and avoid checking work emails or taking work calls during personal time. Communicate your boundaries clearly with your employer, coworkers, and family to ensure they understand and respect your need for balance.
Setting boundaries is essential, but some people may find it challenging to switch off from work mentally. How can we effectively disconnect and recharge during our downtime?
Learning to disconnect mentally is a skill that takes practice. Create a winding down routine before bedtime to signal your brain that it's time to relax. This might include activities like reading a book, meditating, or spending quality time with loved ones. Engage in hobbies or activities that bring you joy and help you recharge. Most importantly, be present in the moment and avoid ruminating on work-related thoughts during your personal time.
A winding down routine can certainly help us transition from work to personal time. Now, what about those who may feel guilty about taking time off for themselves? How can we overcome this guilt and prioritize self-care?
Feeling guilty about taking time off is common, but it's essential to remember that self-care is not selfish. It's necessary for our well-being and productivity. Think of it as an investment in yourself, enabling you to be more present and effective in all areas of your life. Recognize that taking care of your own needs allows you to better support and care for others. Start with small, manageable steps towards self-care and observe the positive impact it has on your overall happiness and productivity.
Investing in ourselves through self-care is a powerful perspective. Now, what role can employers play in promoting work-life balance among their employees?
Employers play a crucial role in fostering work-life balance within their organizations. They can promote a culture that values work-life balance by encouraging employees to use their vacation days, providing flexible work arrangements, and offering wellness programs. Employers should lead by example, respecting employees' boundaries and not encouraging a culture of overwork. Recognizing and rewarding employees for their hard work while also encouraging downtime and self-care can lead to a more balanced and engaged workforce.
Creating a supportive work environment is vital for employees' well-being. Now, how can we effectively manage our time to ensure we accomplish both work and personal tasks without feeling overwhelmed?
Time management is key to achieving work-life balance. Prioritize your tasks by their importance and deadlines, and consider what can be delegated or eliminated. Use productivity techniques like the Pomodoro technique to focus on work in short, concentrated bursts and take regular breaks. Additionally, practice saying no to additional commitments that don't align with your priorities. Remember, you don't have to do everything. It's about doing what matters most to you.
Prioritizing tasks and using productivity techniques can certainly help us manage our time better. Before we conclude, do you have any final tips for our listeners on finding work-life balance in a fast-paced world?
Absolutely, Sandra. Be patient with yourself as you work towards achieving balance. It's a journey. Embrace the idea that work-life balance is unique to each individual. What works for one person may not work for another. Regularly assess your priorities and make adjustments as needed to align with your changing circumstances. And remember, finding work-life balance is about making intentional choices that lead to a more fulfilling and harmonious life.
Thank you for those valuable insights, Professor Charles. And thank you, listeners, for tuning in to this episode of Balanced Living. We hope you found these tips helpful in your quest for work-life balance. Until next time, remember to take time for yourself and create a life that nurtures both your career and personal well-being.